story we have here is SummerSlam. The WWE is so we talked about it and we hinted at, or I kept hinting at it throughout the show. But there's a reason that WWE just waltzed Cody Rhodes out there. Well, even going back further than that, there's a reason that CM Punk, with no story whatsoever, just came and took the title away from Sammy, stole it,
Ended
and
his reign of terror.
sure, and that Sammy and that Cody just out of nowhere came and got a title match, and it all seems rushed. And as you said, the card seems overly stacked. All of that has a reason behind it. And the reason is ticket sales are not where they are for SummerSlam. So this is we go to Yahoo Sports for this one, but the headline says that WWE SummerSlam 2026 ticket sales have been reportedly a concern internally for weeks. It says WWE made headlines earlier this year with reports that it struggled to move WrestleMania 42 tickets. We remember all this as they sent out Pat McAfee to do the 25% off sale or whatever it was. And according to WrestleVotes, the SummerSlam tickets, or the lack thereof, wait, that's good. So yeah, it was the second consecutive year the event was run at the Allegiant Stadium. According to new reports, the company is now struggling to sell the two-night SummerSlam at the beginning of August, taking place at the Scotia Bank, I believe, in U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And there's internal concerns about it. According to WrestleVotes, the SummerSlam ticket story, or lack thereof, the outlet noted, has been a topic of discussion at WWE headquarters. WrestleVotes reported, however, struggling ticket sales weren't a recent revelation. It's been a hot topic around for months. Dave Meltzer, I know. He did. This is actually, I don't even know why Dave Meltzer in here. So I'm going to tweak this a little bit. So WrestleTix, they tweeted out that there were the tickets that were sold for night one and night two of WrestleMania. So let's just say there's 23,000 tickets for night two. I'm sorry, night one, and 22,000 for night two. The venue holds 67,000 people. So they're about a third of the way full for night one and night two. So it's way falling behind of what they expected they were going to be at. Now, one thing you haven't heard is people, because the one thing we did here at WrestleMania was that the ticket prices were just astronomical, right? Oh, lower the ticket prices. That was all the thing. Well, you can't say the same for SummerSlam because there are tickets, and this is standing room tickets. So you're in the nosebleed section. Well, it's not standing room, sorry. It's the nosebleed tickets, right? But they're noted at $76 per night. And if you want to go to both nights at the event, it is $152. Again, that's for the cheap seats, the nosebleeds. But $152 for both nights, that's very far from what we were at WrestleMania. And they can't even push those tickets. $76 for one night. That's actually almost free. I could afford that one.
Well, WWE has only themselves to blame for that because they've been basically saying, "Oh, if you don't like it, don't watch." What are you doing complaining? Just be a fan. You enjoying the show? So if they have low ticket sales, it's on them. They haven't tried. They just expect us to eat their garbage and enjoy it.
Yes, that is all true. Which is why, maybe I'm just being Mr. Positive here, but this is why I say maybe this. Now, don't get me wrong. I know how this works. They're going to get close to a sellout. They're going to tell us it's a sellout, but because there's still 3 weeks. So they're going to get close and they're going to tell us it's a sellout. So they will fill tickets. Not all of those tickets are going to be natural. They're going to probably be doing a lot of giveaways. I'm sure there's going to be a sale on tickets. I don't know what you're at $75 and you're running a sale on tickets. You might as well just be handing out tickets at that point.
No shit.
Oh, you can get 50% off of $70. Golly, the concession still is where they get you, especially when you can't even bring anything in there. But they're still going to fill up the stadium. But The positivity in me wants to say that maybe this is a good thing. Everybody wants to say this is a bad thing, and I say maybe it's a good thing because this might be the turning point for them to say we have to do something different. Because they say the fans online aren't real, they may say the fans complaining aren't real, but what is real and what they also care about is money. And if the money is drying up, if people aren't paying for the tickets, then that's going to tell them that yes, something definitely needs to change. So they now see maybe that it's not just about throwing dream matches, and it's about creating stories that get people invested. So maybe this could be a turning point for that.
Or they'll just bring out,
Or they'll bring up more celebrities.
let's get The Rock. Even though he looks like he has AIDS now, let's get him out and face Roman.
It's for a movie role. He'll get back where he needs to if he needs to. Maybe that's the WrestleMania. Although I don't. It's almost looking as The Rock is not coming back.
I don't think he is. He might have to if his fucking movie career keeps tanking.
No, no, no. You see, Hollywood is about being in everything that you can until one sticks.
He's been acting longer than he's been wrestling. Nothing has stuck.
Well, apparently he's in line to play. Who was it? I think it wasn't Apocalypse. I don't know. Someone in the Marvel universe. He's in line to play someone in the Marvel universe. We're gonna turn that career around, and if we don't, I think he's made enough money that he can.
That's true. That is absolutely true. Everybody says he's a big box office star, and I've just never seen it. But as far as SummerSlam, I obviously they're throwing a whole bunch of shit at they shouldn't have fucking made it 2 nights. They need to cool it with that shit.
2 nights hurt it. I think 2 nights hurt it. The fact that they haven't really announced much match wise. They're throwing them together now, and now there's rushed because they waited so long. So now they're throwing out. We got CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, we got Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, we got Obafemi, Brock Lesnar in a cell. There's a triple threat match, a brewing. I'm sorry, not a triple threat. Maybe a triple threat. There's a 6-man tag of brewing. LA Knight, Solo, and Royce Keys versus Fatu and the Usos. Jade Cargill versus Charlotte. Liv versus Io. They did announce a gauntlet match that's coming up on Raw. The winner is going to face Penta for the Intercontinental title. I believe that's going to be at SummerSlam, they announced. So that honestly should be Chad Gable. I don't see how it's anybody other than Chad Gable. It's either going to be Chad Gable or Rusev or Ethan Page or Javon Evans. One of those 4 of the 6 competitors.
Glad you narrowed it down there.
Well, we know it's not Joe Hendry, so I did eliminate one person. But it should be Chad Gable. So let's throw Chad Gable and Penta there. Although those are playing out on TV, they haven't technically been announced yet. So then, yeah, as what they've actually on paper announced, there's only 4 matches. Rhea and Io.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Liv and Io. So we'll see as they announce more matches. Again, I'm confident that they'll find a way to get people to. They're going to get close to a sellout, and then they're going to tell us it's a sellout or close to a sellout. But maybe this is all in all a wake up call to let them know that they need to tell better stories to get people to come back to wrestling.
I just think they're going to rely more heavily
and by better
on
stories. I just mean more. Just have fun with it. You Triple H said, "Stop being a critic and have fun." Well, let us have fun. Do something fun, and then we'll have fun.
I just think they're going to throw more celebrities and athletes and shit.
But let us know what you think of it in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button.